Mom. I don't got it.
Give it up for Mom. Give it up for Mom.
Mom, I don't know. Probably. Anything you can look in a mom and everything you look in your mom, she's it right here. The most giving. Always put people in front of her first, no matter what it is. Just honestly, just always been there from the start. Even when I wasn't what I am now, you were always there, grinding, just always making sure me and the family were okay no matter what. So I just want to say thank you. And, yeah, I want to say thank you, yeah.
Dylan Harper is already a great player. He's a big guard who has continued to grow throughout his high school career.
Dylan Harper, the #2 overall player in the 2024 class. 4 other programs.
He has good footwork. He's gotten in better shape. His conditioning is better from last year.
He can score from different spots on the floor. He can score over top of smaller guards. He's an excellent rebounder.
In spite of all the talented, respected #1 ranked point guard that's come out of high school over the last 5 years, this specific 6'6", highly effective two-way point guard really does have the capabilities to be one of, if not the best point guard we've seen at the high school level for a while. This is a player who really does have the on-court talents to be a perennial all-star one day. Now, things didn't always come so easy to him, but he just kept a steady, consistent type of drive and commitment to his craft. This is the Dylan Harper story. Dylan Harper was born on March 2nd, 2006 in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey, to mother Maria and father Ron Harper Sr. His dad's dynamic basketball talents allowed him to play college basketball at Miami, Ohio. From there, he would be drafted 8th overall in the 1986 NBA draft to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Throughout his time in the pros, he played alongside 2 of the greatest players in NBA history, in Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. And over the course of the 15 seasons that he played at the pro level, he would even go on to experience winning 5 championships. Now, Dylan's mother was also a stellar basketball player herself, as she played at the collegiate level at New Orleans before starting her coaching career. Now, aside from his parents, his older brother, Ron Harper Jr., played 4 seasons at Rutgers before signing a 2-way contract with the Toronto Raptors. So as Dylan had the blueprint laid right in front of him as a kid, it was all up to him on if he was going to follow through and put in all the work, making it into the highest level of basketball. And it would be at the very early ages, well before making a name for himself, to when he really decided to carve his own path. Now, it was far from easy, but it just never affected his confidence, as he always stayed hungry and always remembered what his parents instilled in him coming up. And that was keeping the main things in priority, which was school, basketball, and family, while blocking out the outside world and focusing on what you needed to do. Now, even in the early stages of his journey, he was the kid that was highly effective while playing on and off the ball. He could create a shot among the best of them. His game was never really predicated off of explosive type athleticism, nor did he really put on display a high level of quickness. Instead, he played at his own pace and never really got rushed by the defense, but was also a player that was really balanced and had pretty good body control when finishing at the rim. For high school, he would attend Don Bosco Prep in Ramsey, New Jersey. And there, as a 6'5" freshman, he managed to end that year racking up offers from schools like Rutgers and Georgetown. As a sophomore, he averaged 15 points a contest and turned heads every single gym he played in because of his dynamic playstyle. Now, prior to his junior season, while playing in the Nike EYBL summer circuit, Harper did not fall short of truly displaying his high basketball IQ at the point guard position for the New York Renaissance. He was able to put up 16 points, 6 rebounds, but also on a gamely basis had a certain type of special knack to play make for his teammates, as his floor general type abilities was nothing short than sensational, as he dished out 5 assists per contest. The amount of comfortability that he showed from the perimeter and also operating at the rim was truly eye-opening. He used his frame to really get in great position, especially when posting up, but he took that next stride as a junior, because while standing at 6'6" and 190 pounds, he averaged 25 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals per game, which allowed him to be named the Boys Basketball Player of the Year by NewJersey.com. He showed whereas even at the age of 16 years old, he was already one of the best point guards in all of high school basketball regardless of class. Now at the John Wall Invitational, Dillon was able to average 28 points and even upset its top-ranked team Centennial and future Duke Blue Devil Jeremy Kane. Dillon simply went off, going for 28 points, but ended the tournament putting up 33 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists to go along with 2 steals to beat Farmville Central in the finals, which allowed Dillon to be granted tournament MVP. But not too long after, he showed up big versus Camden, which featured the top player in the 2023 high school recruiting class in DJ Wagner. Harper put up 36 points, but in a loss. Now he would end his junior year being rated as a 5-star recruit across all platforms and the #1 overall ranked point guard in the 2024 high school recruiting class, according to ESPN. Now that summer, he would play his AAU basketball for AOT out of Atlanta, joining forces with Ace Bailey, who at the time was the #2 player in the entire country, also in the 2024 high school recruiting class. Now, not too long after, Harper would be named to the United States Under-19 basketball team to play in the 2023 FIBA Under-19 Basketball World Cup. There, he averaged 9 points and 5 rebounds per game as Team USA finished 4th in the tournament. Now coming into his senior campaign, while standing at 6'6" and 210 pounds, he averaged 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Now on December 6, 2023, Dillon made one of the biggest decisions of his life.
Mr. Dillon Harper.
Next year, I'll be going to college too. Rutgers University.
Come on up, family. Come on up, family. Come on up, family. Big bro.
First, I think for my dad, really one word, great. Been a great man all my life, really just been here from it all, from the start to the beginning. I mean, to the start to the end. Just really being there, giving me lectures, stuff like that, just telling me what to do right from wrong.
Now it was a tough decision to make, as pretty much throughout this process, he was not only interested into offers from Rutgers, but also big-time offers from schools like Duke, Kansas, Indiana, and Auburn. But due to the fact that he pretty much knew the coaching staff for the longest at Rutgers, due to his brother previously playing there, as well as the school basically being in his backyard, being approximately 45 minutes away from his home, it pretty much all made sense. And to top it all off, one of his closest friends and AAU teammate, Ace Bailey, had already signed to play basketball at Rutgers not too long before. Now he would finish his senior season, leading his crew to a 29-3 overall record and the New Jersey SIAA non-public A state championship. 5-star recruit and 4th best ranked player in the country, would be named the McDonald's All-American, where he would win co-MVP, but also was named to play in the Jordan Brand Classic game, where he had a big-time showing, putting up 30 points, which allowed him to win Jordan Brand Classic MVP. Dillon Harper really grinded his way up into being considered one of, if not the most all-around player in the entire country. And even in the midst of his journey when his ranking wasn't as high, he just stayed committed to the grind. And because of that, he's now a potential lottery pick of the upcoming 2025 NBA draft.
For me, just really all of high school is really that was probably one of a red flag I had. I don't play defense, stuff like that. So just for me trying to change the narrative, just for me being a competitor, I think that's probably one of the main things that stick out to me, that I compete with anyone, any day, anytime, no matter who you are. So, I'm gonna pick up everyone 94 feet, but it's just for me just trying to win, honestly. Being a winning player, just doing whatever I gotta do to win.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Dillon Harper story.